All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's talk about internet computer. What is happening with the price of ICP and where is the price of ICP going in the immediate short term? Apologize for missing two updates. Just wanted to kind of take a little bit of a breather, kind of give myself some time to relax because, guys, I do have other things going on besides just YouTube. I have a life, so sometimes you want to take a little bit of a breather before you continue the track that you're on. But if we're looking at the markets today, you guys can see we're pretty much seeing quite a bit of red across the board. And before anyone comes out and says, "Oh, ICP is dumping this and that," let's focus on the entire market. Let's take a look at the entire market right now. I'll give you guys a few seconds to take a look at. It's not just ICP that's down. It's literally everything that is down right now. But what exactly is next for the price of ICP and what we could be expecting, as we do go further into the month of January. So if we're looking at the price as of January 19th, you guys can see it's currently sitting at $11.21. It's also down about 10% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative, as well as about 7% in BTC comparative over the past 24 hours. Market cap currently sitting above $5 billion, to be exact, $5.1 billion, with the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $188.5 million. Not bad, not bad. But let's take a further look at the charts, see what is happening, and of course, like I said, what is coming. But before I do that, just a quick disclaimer. As always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So we're going to hold off onto the charts. I wanted to kind of share something with you guys. And of course, this is related to ICP. So if you know, I did a poll on my channel yesterday and about 4,800 people have voted. And, the question was, if you had $1,000, what are you buying? And as far as the community goes, about 25% of this 4,800 votes are voting for ICP. So that means about 1,200 people think ICP is, the best bet. So, this kind of shows the reason as to why I do this poll is because I want to show you guys where the momentum really is at. Is it just the price that's gaining momentum, or is there actually people understanding the tech, people actually believing in the project, people actually holding that certain project? And doing these polls kind of gives us that sentiment, and you can see this for yourself. ICP is currently sitting at 25%, and me personally, I'm not surprised about that. Like I've said continuously, as we do go further into this bull market, I think the entire narrative is on layer ones, layer twos, and yes, it's going to be a battle, as I've been saying before any of these, what you might call it? Wow, influencers. That's the word. See, I'm pretty much speechless at this point. So all these influencers are starting to focus on layer ones, layer twos, and if you've been following me on my channel from the beginning, literally go back. If you haven't, literally go back a few months. I was predicting this before any of this happened. And again, it's just quite obvious because Solana is doing something, that Ethereum never faced in terms of, risk. Because no project ever came close to, Ethereum. But this time around, Solana is out here breaking records. And this is going to open up more interest, not just in Sol, in other chains as well. It's not just going to be a focus towards Sol. Because of course you can't be just focusing on one chain. There's so many other competitors, so people are going to start looking at other ones as well, and that's exactly what we're seeing happening right now. And I think this is what we're going to see happen as we do go further into this bull market. But let's take a look at ICP right now, see what is happening with the price of ICP, and of course what are some next targets that we could be aiming. So I want you guys to be taking a close look at BTC, understanding what happened with the price of Bitcoin and what significance that really is to the ICP price. Remember, I always say Bitcoin is the king of the markets, and if you follow me on my channel, every single update, literally every single update, we do talk about BTC every single time. And why is that? Because its correlation should not be ignored. BTC correlation is really, really important. If Bitcoin goes down, guess what? The entire market is going to go down, except of course your stable coins. So really need to understand this. if you're new to the markets, of course, there's newcomers coming in the markets that might not understand that, if you're invested in ICP or if you're invested in any other assets, you're not supposed to be only looking at those specific coins that you're holding. You always want to be looking at BTC's price as well, because it kind of gives us an indication as to what can happen. So, of course, Bitcoin, after losing the support line, has dropped about 10%. It's retesting some of these lows, from December, these wicks that we were seeing. But, we have reclaimed above $41,443. I personally would prefer BTC to be in the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level, but again, I'm not surprised at this wick towards the downside. If you watch my update, I personally think there's still a chance before the halving that we could see more highs in terms of yearly highs, but there is a shake-off that is needed, and institutions know that, and whales know that, because the amount of longs that were piling up around here were insane. You could literally go see the liquidation charts. It's absolutely insane. Like, it's absolutely crazy. Amount of liquidations that happen for longs is insane. So, that shows you, there needs to be a shakeout, and these type of shakeouts do happen. Let me give you guys a quick reminder. Let's just go back from November 1st. Okay. November 1st, one BTC was at $33,774. We saw this thing run up 44.63%. Now you might be saying that's nothing. 44.63% is literally nothing. But for the king of the market, that's huge. We're talking billions of dollars flowing into BTC, and that should not be ignored. But as far as ICP is concerned, of course, we're seeing ICP reacting to this overall momentum. ICP did break below this crucial level of support at $11.79. We know the significance of this support line, and this is the second time breaking below it. So what exactly is next for ICP? That is a question that you might have. Let's take a look at that. So let me switch to the hourly time frame. And you can see we have broken below this just a few hours ago, and we are being supported by some support, obviously, from December 17th. So what exactly is next? Could we see the price going lower? So you can see we did drop down to $10.83 when Bitcoin did go below 41K, and look where we got supported by. You see these wicks that we were seeing before throughout December. That is exactly now playing as a level of support. You can make this up, and we've seen a little bit of a bounce, and so did the price of BTC. But now, if Bitcoin is not able to close back into 38.2 and it loses its support line, especially below $40,218, this is a crucial level of support for BTC. If this is able to get lost, we could be seeing BTC going, of course, below 40K, and we could see more downside. And I think the next main support, honestly, would be around 39,768, and if that is not able to hold, possibly worst case scenario, a $37,537 retest, and that will be an opportunity for people that missed out to accumulate, in my opinion. Bitcoin halving is coming up. Nothing has changed. Shakeout is happening, but again, that's the worst case scenario in my opinion. But let's take it one step at a time. This is crypto. If you are familiar with the crypto markets, you know this is the wild west of crypto land. So you can see this for yourself. Like I said, so if this support line is lost, there could be a potential we could be retesting $10.39 once again. Yes, that is a realistic target, which is another 7.76% drop. And of course, like I said, if we do see the 37K retracement, I see these questions every single day. Could we see ICP dropping to $9.74, this and that? That comes every day. That opportunity, I think, is still valid considering Bitcoin's overall momentum right now. So obviously, if the price is able to get back above this resistance and make its way back up to levels where it was prior to this, pullback, then great. We're creating a higher high, higher low. But if not, if we're able to lose this support line at $10.88 roughly, I think a retest at $10.43 is, realistic. But we're going to take it one step at a time. Let me know down below what you guys think. If you were an ICP holder and you were kicking yourself, around the $16 price point, guess what? the opportunity is there now to picking it up cheaper at a 30% discount for the people that were waiting for this opportunity. And speaking about this opportunity, look at the massive wick that we saw on the 8th of this month. Remember when the fake article came out about the ETF? And anyone that bought some ICP around this $10.34, you see an instant gain of about 30%. You can see this for yourself, 33%. So projects like this would have a lot of momentum do tend to move up very fast when the market kind of starts heating back up and when Bitcoin kind of stabilizes. So I'm expecting the same thing to happen with ICP again, but of course we're going to take it one step at a time. And let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.